What up, Del people? What up, dope people? I'm back at it. This one is titled, I am not my thoughts. I don't I am not my thoughts. These are just thoughts, and I don't mind sharing my thoughts. I feel like a lot of people should share their thoughts. There might be a lot less of probably what I'm going to talk about today. This fun farce. You are not stupid. So if you are not stupid, how can someone make you feel stupid? Probably because it's a fun farce, not a fun fact. Fun farce. There's a little bit of wordplay there, but I think it may go with what I'm talking about here. You probably feel stupid because you are stupid. You are stupid as long as well as I and everyone else on the planet is stupid. We take the word stupid as this, who is this? Hello there. I don't want to mess up your name, so I'm going to say Miss Woods. So how you doing there? But as I was saying, we take the word stupid and we just instantly go to our best friend, the anger emotion. Everybody, almost virtually everybody goes to the anger emotion when they hear things that they don't like versus just listening to what was just said. And I think for the most part, what makes us go to that anger emotion versus just listening to what was just said, we focus on the derogatory coming from said person. Like we focus on how the message was said to you versus just listening to the message that was just said. And when we hear stupid, I ain't stupid and blah blah blah, or I feel stupid. Like, you probably feel stupid because you are stupid. But again, like I said earlier, as well as I and every single person on the planet, stupid just means lack of intelligence. We all lack intelligence. Like, we don't all know every single thing. Even who we call genius are stupid. They don't know everything. They lack intelligence in certain areas. I was listening to a podcast earlier this week, and I think it was called Strange Brew. And that's what made me think about this. I heard somebody say someone made them feel stupid. But I'm like, it's okay. It's okay that you don't know what someone else knows. If you find it intriguing, just educate yourself on it. There's no need to feel stupid that someone else knows something that you don't know. Guess what? You know something that that person don't know. So what's the point of feeling stupid when we have this thing called books? Just read up on what you think you feel stupid on. There's no need to feel stupid. Now, I kind of think about putting this in the category of what I call people get confidence confused with certainty, especially of one's beliefs. Like, people are so certain about their beliefs And when they talk about it confidently, it's confused with certainty, which you can't have certainty. I don't see how anyone has certainty on anything, let alone anything they believe in. Like, we then go through this process of research. But when we research, most of us, we go to books in the internet, which is a whole slew of places where you can read and get intel. But we're overlooking the fact that when we read these books and educate ourselves and do the research on it, we're getting other people's intelligence of what they experience. Some of these people even commit to doing experiments, but we read about the experiments that they did, and then we do our research on that and say, yeah, I believe this because I've done my research. But I'm like, okay, you know something about what you believe in, but you don't have certainty on what you believe in because you yourself didn't commit any experiments, most likely due to funds, lack of funds. You don't have the funds to commit these experiments, and also a lot of these experiments will land you in prison for doing, because you don't have a permit for a lot of this stuff. I mean, it's a whole slew of things that will permit you for having certainty on your own beliefs. That's why I stated in various other videos of my stuff that, yeah, I have a lot of beliefs. I have theories on my beliefs. Yeah, I may participate in my own beliefs, but I don't have certainty on my own beliefs, which means that my beliefs is just as flawed as anyone else's beliefs, because again, we're researching other people's research. We're not doing our own research on our own beliefs. We're researching other people's research on our beliefs, and then we pass it along as certainty. And then you got people, like I said earlier, that states, oh, you made me feel stupid. Because you are. And it's okay. It's okay. Just as long as you educate yourself on what you feel stupid on, so you won't feel stupid anymore. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. That's good that you're feeling good, Miss Woods. The podcast I was listening to, this guy was talking about he believes in everything happens for a reason, and excuse me, and I'm like, everything happens for a reason. I could say duh, but I'll be a mean person. Duh, everything happens for a reason. But if you don't know what said reason is, don't go around splewing that everything happens for a reason. You just look and sound like a retard to me. That's another thing. I'm fixated on that word retard. It just coming out fluent. I mean, not fixated, but it just coming out. It comes out almost fluently now because we are retards. We are using the word retard in the proper context when we say retard for the most part. No, it's not a derogatory term because a word can't be derogatory. You are being derogatory in saying that word. Derogatory is emotion. And that's another thing. You can't get mad at somebody because you don't know the meaning of words. Again, just educate yourself on whatever you feel made you feel stupid. Again, it's okay. It's okay that you're stupid. It's not okay to be stupid, but it's okay that you are stupid. Because again, every single person on the planet is stupid. The word stupid just means lack of intelligence. We lack intelligence in all facets of stuff. I probably used the wrong word, not facets. I'm not trying to sound smart, by the way. Man, because again, you can't make me feel stupid because I already know that I'm stupid on certain things. I already know that I know things that you don't know. And I already believe that I know things that you don't know. Again, it's all good. It's cool that you know things that I don't know. I'm intrigued about those things that I don't know that you know. Let me know about those things. I like to be informed on stuff. I like intel. I like intel. I'm fascinated with intelligence. You know, that's why I read a bunch of stuff. And I implore a lot of you to read before getting mad about what you heard. Especially if you're just going off the way somebody said something. Like, I think that'll probably be the biggest growth that the civilization that a civilization can have. I think that'd be the biggest growth, is to not be so fixated on how somebody said something and just listen to what was just said instead. My bad. I didn't derail from the whole what did I say? Oh, everything happens for a reason. My bad about that. But yeah, I babble on. If you listen to my stuff, then you should know that by now. So I take it, if you keep listening to it, you're getting something out of it, or you find something intriguing about it. But yes, you believe everything happens for a reason is a retarded statement to me. You are too grown to be saying something like that. And that's what retarded means. Acting the way that you're acting at the age that you are. Like, if you're 38 years old, you're expected to act like a 38-year-old. Nope, take that back. You are expected to know that you are 38 to so act like it. That's what retarded means, to doing something stupid for the age that you are. And that's it in a nutshell. But yes, to believe that everything happens for a reason is like wow to me, because that says your God sucks. That says your God is an a-hole, because I'm quite sure there's a reason that poverty exists. I'm quite sure there's a reason that hunger exists. Yeah, duh. Duh. Everything does happen for a reason, but if you don't know said reason, then again, why are you sprouting it like you know? And then let's talk about this word beliefs. I feel like we believe something because we want it to be true so bad that we just believe it. no matter what. It's like, for you to say something like that. Oh, matter of fact, let me again paraphrasing what he said, but excuse me. He said he believed what he believes because of research, the books he read. But I'm like, again, you're just doing, your research is research off other people's literature. You're not actually doing any experiments that whoever you reading or getting this intel from, if they said that they did research, I mean that they did experiments, and you're just reading about their research and you're calling that research and you're believing it because somebody else did the research, okay, it sounds logical, but it may sound logical, and it may sound like it probably would go that way. But for you to wholeheartedly stick to your beliefs, your own beliefs, as if you done it all, now let's move on to something else and see, do I believe in this? It's like, wow, to me, wow. That's probably why you feel stupid versus just, I don't know. Like, man, like, I thought about as far as doing research and then thinking about the research that I'm doing, like, dang, if I had the funds to do experiments on stuff to further progress my beliefs on said thing, you know, that will probably add more certainty. Not certainty, but just more certainty, you know, just to my beliefs versus, yeah, I'm for certain that this is what it is. These people have done research long before your great grandparents was born, and then you're reading their research on the things that they did, and you're believing in it just because you want it to be in, I believe you want it to be because it'd be cool to think it'd be cool if this was actually is what it is. And I'm like, again, I get it. I don't understand it, but I get why you, well, I get and understand. I guess you can say it's the same thing due to terminology. But so I was gonna say I know why, but I don't understand why. Like, I would not die for any of my beliefs. I don't believe in my own beliefs that much to die for my beliefs. And I find I find that interesting that people would die for their beliefs and don't really have a 100% tell, which would be certainty on their own beliefs for sure. I was just watching this Busta Rhymes video clip on. I think he was on Drink Champs, talking about Old Dirty Bastard and who this be? I'll just say Miss Gilbert. No, I'm gonna give it a shot. If I say your name wrong, just giggle. Don Juana. How you doing? Yeah, I was watching this. I just watched this clip on with that of Drink Champs with Busta Rhymes, and he was talking about ODB and how much of the of gods. You know how much of the other gods there are, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, that's all that sounds cool and unique, and is fun. Like, if I had the drive for knowing stuff, reading up on stuff that I have now when I was in school, that would have been extra dope. But again, to have certainty on this type of stuff, like, you got people who believe in God and got the certainty that God is real. Okay, cool. Not denouncing that you don't believe that God is real. I'm just denouncing that you are certain about that. Because what comes with certainty that I've come to realize, I think, is that it's cool that you do believe that you have certainty on this thing. God just may very well be real. Again, my beliefs is just as flawed as yours, because let's go with the people who say they met God. Not denouncing that you met God. I don't care if you met God or not. I just find it intriguing that you find certainty in that. And when you go talk about that, what comes with certainty, and what I feel like people get so angered about it when people laugh at their certainty of belief, is that you expect, let's see, you expect that other people are supposed to believe that you are telling the truth. And again, you probably are telling the truth. You probably actually did meet God. You probably just got finished talking to him at your dinner table just now. Straight up. Looked at, visibly was talking to this guy, visibly talking to this entity. The thing about that, when I think about it, is that you are the absolute only person that believes that to be true. And you expect other people to believe you because it is God. And you're talking about it with such confidence that it has to be certain that people should believe this. And I'm like, no, you can't expect people to believe your certainty, because whether you believe it or not, you don't believe wholeheartedly that you were talking to God. How do I believe that you don't believe that wholeheartedly? Because you still have questions about your God. If you have certainty, there would be no more questions to be had. That way, to me, certainty would take away the fun of learning. It takes away the fun of educating yourself. It'd be dope to have certainty. It'd be matter of fact, I ain't gonna say it'd be dope. It'd probably be a dope thing to have certainty. And matter of fact, I believe that certainty would be a dope thing for somebody like me. I would love to have certainty on my own beliefs. But the thing about that is, when I talk about it, no matter how confident I am in talking about it, I cannot expect anybody else outside of what I saw 100% to believe in what I just got finished talking about. I could just talk about it and we can just converse over it. Hopefully you believe, but if you don't, cool. Maybe He'd come sit at my dinner table and I could have the same certainty you have. But I think that's the thing that get people murdered, killed, because you believe in this wholeheartedly, which I find highly amusing, because I'm willing to give a whole check that a voice come out of nowhere and tell you to sacrifice one of your kids. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. That's wholeheartedly. That's wholeheartedly. I haven't. Wow. So everything happens for a reason. I didn't veer it off. I didn't forget where I was even going with this. Basically, I guess this is one of those rant things. But yeah, everything happens for a reason. Sure. Sure. It got dark because I closed my eyes. That was the reason. Sure, everything happens for a reason. It's a duh. It's an absolute duh. Everything happens for a reason. But if you don't know what that reason is, I feel like you make yourself look like a Riri. Especially when you try to explain yourself. That was amusing to me. But I was going to make another video. I think I may do another video, but since I'm here, I'm getting kind of tired. But I have thought about this. Hey, if you stick around for this, cool. But animals. Let's veer off into something. Let's veer off into Fantasyland. Fantasyland. Because I feel like talking some more. I was tired. I just got a boost of energy. Fantasyland. Animals. Has anybody thought about how animals can understand us, but we can't understand animals? Like vocally, language-wise. I say vocally, language-wise. Has anybody else thought about how animals can understand us? Language-wise, no matter what language we speak, animals understand us. Certain ones. So I like to probably imagine that all of them do. If certain ones understand us, I believe all of them have the potential to understand us. Dogs know what the word sit mean for some reason. They know what the word fetch go. They even know what some short full sentences mean. We even got some animals that actually have conversation with us. I wouldn't probably say like a rational conversation, but they actually speak in our language with us. But we don't understand anything they say. Nothing they say. I just found that kind of strange. I know I ain't the only one I think about the stuff that I think about. That's why I don't mind sharing my thoughts for conversational purposes. They are just thoughts, like I say. But think about that, though. Think about that. Animals. Hey, hold on. Before I head out. I was about to close out. Before I head out, that animal thing. At one point, we were talking to animals and they were talking back to us. If you believe in religion, and I'm not even going to talk about what we call mythologies, because all religion is mythology, all of them, including your favorite Christian, which is where I'm about to head to. This is that it was talking animals in there. we had conversations with them. So again, what transpired that didn't happen, that we don't understand them anymore? Because again, they can understand us for the most part, or for some of the part, but we can't understand them. Go ahead and put the laughing emoji on this for that one, because it is comical. Oh, this probably just been me talking to myself out loud.